Imagine a town where smoke rises from cracks in the ground, where the earth is warm beneath your feet, and where a fire has been burning, unstoppable, for over 60 years. This is not a scene from a film. It is a real place in Pennsylvania, where a fire deep underground emptied an entire town and may burn for centuries more. The town is called Centralia, and this is the strange story of how it caught fire and never stopped burning. Centralia was once an ordinary small town in the hills of eastern Pennsylvania, in the heart of America's coal country. For more than a century, the town's life revolved around coal. The region sat atop vast deposits of anthracite, a hard, high-quality coal prized for burning hot and clean. Welcome to Curio Hour, where we uncover the strange, the unsolved, and the unforgettable. Generations of miners dug into the hills, carving out a maze of tunnels and shafts beneath the town as they followed the coal seams underground. At its peak, Centralia was a thriving community of around 2,000 people, with shops, schools, churches, and a tight-knit population built on the mining industry. By the 1960s, the town was smaller, around 1,000 people, but it was still a real, living community. Families had lived there for generations. But beneath their feet lay a hidden danger. The same coal that had built the town and the labyrinth of old mines riddling the ground below it would prove to be its undoing. Because coal does not just burn in a furnace. Underground, in the right conditions, a coal seam can catch fire and burn slowly, relentlessly, for an astonishingly long time. And that is exactly what happened to Centralia. The disaster began, of all places, at the town dump. The most widely accepted account dates the start of the fire to 1962. The town used an old, abandoned strip mine pit as its garbage dump. Before a holiday to clean up the dump, workers set the trash on fire, a common practice at the time, intending to let it burn down and then put it out. But the fire was not fully extinguished. And the pit was not just any hole in the ground. It connected to the old network of coal mines beneath the town. The burning trash ignited an exposed seam of coal at the bottom of the pit. And from there, the fire crept down into the maze of tunnels below. Down in the mines, the fire found a nearly endless supply of fuel. Seam after seam of coal, stretching for miles beneath the hills, all of it ready to burn. At first, no one realized the scale of the problem. The fire was deep underground, out of sight. People assumed it could be dug out or smothered without too much trouble. Crews tried to dig it out and flood it. But the fire was already spreading through the tunnels faster than they could fight it, retreating deeper with every attempt. Every effort to stop it failed. The fire was simply too deep, too widespread, and surrounded by too much fuel. And slowly, the town began to realize the truth. They were sitting on top of an underground inferno that could not be put out. And as the years passed, the fire made its presence terrifyingly clear. Smoke and steam began to seep up through the ground across the town. Cracks opened in roads and yards, venting hot, toxic gases from the fire below. The ground itself grew warm. In winter, snow would not settle in places, melting away from the heat rising from below. Gardens and lawns turned strange and barren. Trees died as their roots cooked in the heated soil. The air carried the smell of sulfur. Centralia was becoming an eerie, otherworldly place. And then came the invisible killer. The fire was releasing dangerous gases, including carbon monoxide, which could seep silently into people's homes. Residents began to fall ill. Some installed gas detectors in their basements, living in constant fear of the poison rising from the burning earth beneath them. The danger was no longer abstract. The town was slowly being poisoned and undermined by a fire no one could see and no one could stop. But the moment that truly sealed Centralia's fate, the event that made the danger impossible to ignore, involved a 12-year-old boy and a hole in the ground. In 1981, a boy was standing in a backyard when the ground suddenly opened beneath him. A sinkhole several meters deep swallowed him in an instant. He clung to a tree root dangling over the pit as deadly steam and gas billowed up around him from the fire below. A cousin managed to pull him to safety. He survived, but the incident horrified the nation. It made undeniably clear that the fire was now an immediate, life-threatening danger to the people living above it. The ground itself could open up at any moment, releasing poisonous gas. No one could feel safe walking across their own backyard. By now, experts had studied the fire and reached a sobering conclusion. It was burning across a huge area underground, and it could not realistically be extinguished. Putting it out would require digging up an enormous area at a cost so astronomical that it was deemed impossible. The fire would simply have to be left to burn itself out. And here is the staggering part. With so much coal still left to feed it, scientists estimated the fire could keep burning for another 250 years. 2.5 centuries. The fire that started in a garbage pit might outlast everyone alive today, and their children and their children's children. Faced with a town that was unsafe and could not be saved, the government made a fateful decision. Centralia would have to be emptied. In the 1980s, a major program was launched to buy out the residents' homes and relocate them somewhere safe, away from the burning ground. Most of the townspeople, frightened by the gas in the sinkholes, took the offer and left. One by one, families packed up and moved away from the only home many had ever known. As people left, their empty homes were demolished. Slowly, the town began to disappear, building by building, street by street. But not everyone wanted to go. A small group of residents loved their town and refused to leave, insisting on staying in their homes above the fire. For years, these holdouts fought legal battles to remain. To them, Centralia was home, fire or no fire, and they would not abandon it. Eventually, a deal was reached allowing the last few residents to live out their lives in their homes, with the properties passing to the state after their deaths. And so Centralia faded from a town of 1,000 people to a near-empty ghost town, with only a tiny handful of residents remaining. Today, Centralia is a haunting place. Most of the buildings are gone, demolished, and cleared away. Streets and sidewalks lead to empty, overgrown lots. Nature has reclaimed much of the land. Grass and trees grow where homes once stood. If you did not know, you might not realize a town had ever been there at all. But the signs of the fire are still there for those who look. In places, smoke and steam still drift up from the ground. The earth in spots is still warm to the touch. A stretch of old highway, cracked and buckled by the heat and covered in graffiti, became famous as a strange tourist attraction, sometimes called the Graffiti Highway. Centralia has even inspired fiction, helping to inform eerie, smoke-filled ghost towns in films and games. The real place is every bit as unsettling as the stories. And beneath it all, the fire still burns. More than 60 years after a trash fire crept into the mines, the coal under Centralia is still slowly, silently aflame. It is a remarkable reminder of how a small, ordinary mistake, a fire not quite put out, can grow into something vast, unstoppable, and almost eternal. A town swallowed by a fire that may outlive us all, still smoldering quietly beneath the Pennsylvania hills. The town that won't stop burning. Centralia.